So practice problem number 1. Let's first look at that one. And if you didn't have this one, I would suggest putting it down as another set of notes. Sunny. So we have, what transformations are going to happen here? Shh, Sunny, please, can you please face forward? So it's going to be a reflection over, is that X or Y axis? Y. Please don't talk while I'm up here. Thank you. And then this -2 really means that we're going to, or what does -2 mean? Down 2. And then our parent function is y equals log base 4 of x. Then we put that into a table, and we always let y equal -1, 0, and 1, correct? So, it's 1 over 4, 1, and 4 are our 3 critical points that will help us when we are going to graph this other bigger log function. So let's... So, our parent function, our vertical asymptote is x equal to 0. Now let's do our transformations. Our first one, we said that we need a Why are you talking still? Yes, question.
Reflection over the y-axis.
A y-axis. Did I say x? Reflection over the y-axis. So, well, no, this is the parent function. Now I'm going to, remember we do the parent function, then we go back and do our transformation. Sunny, why isn't your iPad out? And our wire, it's out of battery?
No, it's out. Yeah, I made this video like
Shh. Boys and girls, will you please not talk while I'm up here? It's very rude. I think it's really rude. Okay, so now we're reflecting each point over the y-axis. So this point, when we reflect it over, just goes there. 1, 0 becomes -1, 0. And 1, 4 becomes negative, or 4, 1 becomes -4, 1. Then we draw our new line reflected over. Our vertical asymptote is still x equals 0. And then the last thing we have to do is we have to take it down, each of our points down 2. So 1, 2. 1, 2. And then draw the line. Okay, so what is our final vertical asymptote? X equals 0, yes. Any questions on that? Put this. So now we have y equals log base 4 of 3x minus 1. Let's first look at the transformations that we have. What are we doing to this? What's happening here? So it's compressed horizontally. By 3. And then we are going down 1. Sunny, what's my next step?
Then you have to take it by 1/3.
We are going to look at the parent function, and the parent function again is y equals log 4 of x.
Yeah.
In exponential form, that's 4y equals x. And this was just like what we did in the last one. So graph them. So we have our parent function, and now we are ready to do our transformations. Question?
How come we aren't going to the right one?
Remember, we're doing our parent function, and then I'm gonna do the transformation. So now I'm gonna do the make my points 3 divided by 3. So now we're going to take each of our points, and the x points are getting 3 times smaller. So 1/4 becomes 1/12, 1 becomes 1/3, and this becomes 4/3. And now we got to go plot these. So these are our new set of x points. What's the question? So our the red is now what happens when we compress it horizontally by 3, correct? Is that what you all got? And now we got to take each point and just go down 1. Actually, I'm going to use green. So this point would go... Oh, yep, it goes to... Yes, thank you. Thank you for the correction. And then your new graph should look something like that. What happens to our vertical asymptote here? Yeah, so now what is it? X equals 1. Good job. So it's kind of a lengthy process, but I think really drawing the parent function and then taking each transformation from the points helps. Okay, and then to end, we are just going to go through this and just you can yell out what transformation happens. So what happens here? What does this negative do? A reflection vertically. What about the 1/2? It shrinks vertically by 1/2. What about this?
1/3.
Shh. Now this is something that you'll, I know, sorry. This is something that you'll see on the homework, and what helps is to factor out the 3. So the x would be compressed by 3, and then you would move to the right 2. And then this -1, what is the -1? Down 1. So there is a problem on your homework, and it's going to be very beneficial if you factor it like this. Because instead of going to the right 6, it's actually going to be going to the right 2. Are there any questions?